If you have or are planning to get chickens or ducks, this video is for you. It covers treating one of the most common foot injuries in poultry called bumblefoot.
This sweet girl was limping. My daughter picked her up and she has bumblefoot.
Bumblefoot gets its name from the hard abscess-like kernel or bumble that forms in the infected area. Let me warn you now, this video shows my daughter fixing the duck's foot and it is not pretty. Bumblefoot is caused by an infection which can enter the bird's foot through an abrasion, cut, sliver, or any other injury. It needs to be treated. If you don't have a vet that sees poultry, you may have to care for it yourself so it doesn't cause any further damage. Left untreated, it can spread to other tissues and even become life-threatening. The infection can spread to humans, so my daughter wore goggles and gloves and she sterilized everything every single day. To identify it, bumblefoot usually consists of an abscess-like swelling with a central dark-colored scab. If caught early enough, it can be treated with antibiotics. Our poor girl had a pretty ugly swollen foot pad. Her foot would need to be treated surgically, which my oldest daughter did. First thing was a daily Epsom salt soak in the bathtub to help relieve swelling and also to soften the scab-looking area that needs to be gently removed with tweezers or a scalpel. You don't want to force it out, just keep soaking it until it gets soft enough. Kelsey could not remove the scab with tweezers, so she ended up using a scalpel to cut into it and then gently pulled out pieces of dead skin until she reached the hard kernel, the bumble, and was able to pull that out. This ended up being a multi-day project. She'd work on it a little bit each evening to not stress the duck out too much.
Once the bumble was pulled out, there was a large hole left, but it healed rather quickly and each day it showed a lot of progress. The whole process took about a week. The duck was brought in each evening and given an Epsom bath soak. Then the dead skin was pulled out with tweezers, iodine was applied, and then vet wrap was carefully wrapped around the foot to keep it nice and clean. She has completely healed and lives happily out with her friends.